Hi everyone. Um, a request, please switch off your mobile phones or keep them on silent. Thank you. And please avoid any flash photography. Okay, hi everyone. And thank you for being a part of Sakshi's special day. Dance and music have no barriers. It is something that everyone can feel, everyone can understand, and most importantly, everyone can enjoy.
Sakshi's passion for music, we discovered at a very tender age of around 8, when she actually came to us and said that, I want to learn how to play the drums. And I wonder where that came from. But we, being parents, we decided to channel this passion for a musical instrument, and we got her the tabla. Uh, she practiced the tabla for around a year. She was like learning it, enjoying it, and all. But then she came back to us and she said, "This is not something which I can do in the long run."
So her love for music and passion, love for music and dance comes from a couple of generations, with my dad and I also having an intense love for music and dance. In fact, it's quite dominant in my immediate family as well as second cousins. One of her platforms for her initiation was the family organized Janmashtami festival, which we have been celebrating for over 20 years. I remember at the age of 8, she sang her first song, Choti Choti Gaya, with the help of a harmonium. And then, of course, there were the birthday parties where she would dance to Bollywood numbers with a lot of grace and fluidity. And that's when we saw her developing a keen interest in dance and decided to give it a go. So we enrolled her into a semi-classical dance class, and her first performance in front of an audience was at the age of 9, followed by Madhuban Mein Radhika on Janmashtami. I'm sure some of my family members would remember that. Um,
So, Sakshi basically wanted to learn various dance forms, and because of her interest in dance. And she tried Mohiniyattam, she tried Bharatnatyam, and she tried Kathak. After various classes of trial and error, she came back and she said that what she really enjoys is Kathak. So at the age of 10, we enrolled her in Gopikishan School of Dance, where she practiced for around 2 years. Unfortunately, she had to take a break because of the academic pressure at school. So after finishing her school and after finishing her 10th grade, actually her passion had really intensified and she really wanted to get deeper into Kathak. And that's where we enrolled her at the Pandit Suresh Wadkar School of Music and Dance, which is Ajivasan, where she enrolled herself in 2016, and that's the place where she's graduating from. Even at home, we watch her. Even if she gets a minute to spare, you can watch her practicing various Kathak forms.
Kathak is the principal dance of northern India. It is widely practiced in Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, some parts of western and eastern India. So Kathak is found in 3 distinct forms called gharanas, which literally means homegrown, or somewhere where the dance actually originated from. It originated from the cities of Jaipur, Lucknow, and Banaras. So while the Jaipur Gharana focuses more on foot movements, the Lucknow and Banaras Gharana focus more on facial expressions and hand movements. And Sakshi will be showcasing all the 3 aspects today.
But what would a dancer be without a teacher? The teacher has to bring some amount of method to this madness, and it generally comes from trial and experience. Given the pressure of academics in India, even the dance curriculum it has a fixed curriculum. There are dates when the exams are there, and it brings in a lot of challenge for the teacher. The teacher needs to create like a process where the students strive for logical thinking, objective goal making, and that's where the teacher plays a very important role, because they need to create an environment where the student is not only thinking for her or himself, but also self-motivated and enjoys to live up to the passion. And that's where Sakshi found to her liking a teacher and a mentor where she could completely enjoy her passion in the young Dr. Parinita Shah.
Yeah, and Parinita Shah is an absolute inspiration, guys. And you'll know why. So, Dr. Parinita Shah holds a master's degree in performing arts in Kathak from Akhil Bhartiya Gandharva Mahavidyalaya. A disciple of Guru late Srimati Asha Joglekar, she has been professionally performing since the young age of 11, and so far has performed all over the country for various cultural organizations and at many prestigious festivals such as the Elephanta, Kala Ghoda, and the NCPA dance show. She was a part of renowned Kathak maestro Pandit Birju Maharaj's troupe and performed in their ballet, Romeo and Juliet. She has also learned from Bollywood choreographer Ruel Varandani in her growing years. She has been associated with Pandit Suresh Watkar's Music Academy Ajivasan for more than 7 years now, educating and training students in Kathak with currently 50 students under her tutelage. She has also undertaken training in contemporary hip-hop, Latin ballroom, folk, and has choreographed performances and taken multiple workshops for various schools and colleges. Having dabbled with acting as a hobby, she worked as a professional actor and model in numerous ad films and short films, which won her awards and various film festivals. She is also a practicing physiotherapist, specializing in the field of neurology, with multiple facets and talents to her personality, making it a perfect balance of traditional and contemporary. Dr. Parinita is a devoted teacher, artist, and therapist with a burning desire and goal to preserve our Indian culture and to pass it on to the coming generations. Today is a proud moment for Dr. Parinita and her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Shah, as Sakshi is her first student, along with Dr. Kimaya, to graduate in Kathak Visharad. Kindly welcome Dr. Parinita Shah. Thank you. Thank you. So thank you again, and everyone, and enjoy the show.
Namaste. I am Sakshi's Guru Bhagini Samruddhi. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Lala, for sharing Sakshi's journey with us. Her dedication, hard work, and passion towards the art is an inspiration to all us juniors. Without any further ado, let's move to the part of the event that you all have been eagerly waiting for, Sakshi's solo recital. But before I invite her on stage, let us first welcome our amazing accompanying artists for the evening. Please welcome, on the tabla, we have Mr. Satyaprakash Mishra ji, an artist belonging to Banaras Gharana and the son and disciple of tabla maestro Pandit Kalinath Mishra ji. He is an artist par excellence with many national and international concerts to his credit. On vocals, we have Sadhna Kakatkar ji, disciple of Vidushi Ashatai Khadilkar ji for Hindustani classical music, and Srimati Yogita Chitare ji for semi-classical and light music. On the harmonium, we have Mr. Siddhesh Gurav ji. He is a musician, arranger, and composer. Disciple of Sri Siddhesh Bicholkar ji for harmonium and disciple of Sri Vinayak Dapke ji for sound engineering and music arrangement. He is currently working at Saregama India Limited. On the sitar, Mrs. Alka Guzarji, a very senior artist and an alumni of Ajivasan. She is a disciple of late Guru Pandit Acharya Jiyalal Vasantji. An international artist, she has accompanied many great Kathak gurus, including Kathak Samrat, Padma Vibhushan, late Pandit Birju Maharaj ji. And on Padant, we have our beloved guru, Dr. Parinita Shah. And finally, here we welcome Sakshi Lala.
morning to my wonderful audience. Thank you for being a part of this show. As per tradition, I started with a Vandana, which means a prayer. And today I chose to do the Saraswati Vandana, as Saraswati is the goddess of education, and it only seemed appropriate since I will be completing chapter 1 of my Visharad today. Today I will be presenting Tal Teen Tal. I will begin in Vilambit Lay with a couple of thats and amads, then move on to Dhrita Lay with a couple of parans and a gatnikas, finally ending with Tatkar. I sincerely hope you enjoyed today's event, and please forgive me if I make any errors. With the blessings of my Guru and my loved ones, I present to you Tal Teen Tal. दस ग्यारह बारह दस हे 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 दस दस ता पाँच छः सात आठ ता थे ता आ थे ता ता थे ता हे 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 ता हे ता आ Kathak comes from the Sanskrit word katha, which means to tell a story. Kathak began when a group of traveling bards called Kathakars traveled around telling stories using facial expressions and hand gestures. From there, Kathak began a temple dance and continued to evolve even under the Mughal era. Because of this, there are a lot of cultural influences that affect Kathak. One of them is the Amad, which means to come or to enter. Today, I will be presenting the story of Radha Krishna to the bowls of an Amad. दो, तीन, चार, पाँच, छः, सात, आठ, नौ, दस, ग्यारह, बारह, तेरह, चौदह, Tisra Jati Paran. Tisra Jati means 3 bowls under 1 matra, which is different from a usual paran, which has 4 bowls under 1 matra. Which incorporates Lord Shiva's Tandav into the dance. another special paran, which depicts the story of Lord Ganesha. Now we move on to the Bhav Paksh part of today's event. I will be presenting a thumri, which is Mohe Chherata Mohana Giridhari Re. This is written and composed by Bindadan Maharaj, a stalwart of the Lucknow Gharana, who has contributed greatly to the field of Kathak. This Thumri presents Krishna in his stages of childhood. Since Kathak is said to have originated around the same time as Lord Krishna, a lot of the dances center around him and his life. However, before I begin the Thumri, I will be connecting it to a Kathnikas, which is a stylized way of presenting a beautiful pose using a chal or a chalan.
Din
I will now be ending my traditional presentation with tatkar of footwork, which is a very important aspect of Kathak. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank all the accompanying artists. On the tabla, Satya Prakash Mishra ji. On Padhant, my guru, Dr. Parinita Shah. On vocals, Sadhana Kakadkar ji. On harmonium, Siddhesh Gaurav ji. And on sitar, Alka Gujar ji. I would also like to thank my Guru Bhagini, Samriddhi Mehta. Thank you, and please enjoy the rest of the show.
What a spellbinding performance. Now we go ahead to the next segment of the show. Shiva, the one who creates, protects, and transforms the universe, the creator of good and destroyer of evil, the one who can even digest poison and hence all the negativity, only to emit positivity and goodness, the one who the universe bows down to, and so do we. I welcome on stage our Praveshika students to invoke Lord Shiva's blessings on such a dawning occasion of Sakshi's art journey. Ananya Srivastav, Anubha Acharya, Ahana Priyadarshini, Avni Joshi, Aisha Lakhanpal, Shubhra Lokegaonkar, Samaira Tikku, and Stuti Raman.
जटाटवीगलज्जल प्रवाह पावितस्थले कलेवलम्ब्यलम्बितां भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकां चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु नः शिव शिवम् जटाकटाह सम्भ्रम भ्रम निलिम्ब निर्झरी विलोल वीचि वल्लरी विराजमान मूर्धनि धगत् धगत् धगज्ज्वलल्ललाट पट्ट पावके किशोर चन्द्रशेखरे रति प्रतिक्षणं मम धराधरेन्द्र नन्दिनी विलास बन्धु बन्धुरस्फुरद्दिगन्त सन्तति प्रमोदमान मानसे कृपा कटाक्ष धोरणी निरुद्ध दुर्धरापदि क्वचिद्दिगम्बरे मनो विनोद मे तु वस्तुनि जटाभुजंग पिंगल स्फुरत् प्रणामणि प्रभा कदम्ब कुङ्कुमद्रव प्रलिप्त दिग्वधूमुखे मदान्ध सिन्धुर स्फुरद्वगुत्तरीय मेधुरे मनो विनोदमद्भुतं बिभर्तु भूत भर्तरि शिवाय सदा शिवं भजाम्यहं सदा शिवं भजाम्यहम् ॐ नमः शिवाय सहस्रलोचन प्रभृत्य शेषलेख शेखर प्रसून धूलि धोरणी विधूसराघ्रिपीठ भुजंगराजमालया निबद्ध जाट जूटक श्रियै चिराय जायतां चकोर बन्धुशेखरः ललाट चत्वरज्वल धनञ्जय स्फुलिङ्गभानिपीत पञ्चसायकं नमन्निलिम्पनायकं सुधामयूखलेखया विराजमान शेखरं महाकपालि सम्पदे शिरोजटालमस्तु नः कराल भाल पट्टिका धगद्धगद्धगज्ज्वलद्धनञ्जयाहुतीकृत प्रचण्ड पञ्चसायके धराधरेन्द्र नन्दिनी कुचाग्र चित्रपत्रक प्रकल्पनैक शिल्पिनी त्रिलोचने रतिर्मम नवीन मेघमण्डली निरुद्ध दुर्धर स्फुर कुहूनिशीथिनी तमः प्रबन्धबद्ध कन्धरः निलिम्प निर्झरीधर स्तनोतु कृत्ति सिन्धुरः कलानिधान बन्धुरः श्रियं जगद्धुरन्धरः ॐ नमः शिवाय
What an energetic performance. Now next. Earlier, we saw Sakshi presenting a beautiful traditional bandish called as Thumri that falls under the Bhav Baksh under the Kathak repertoire. Another one such item is called Gatbhav. As opposed to Thumri, Gatbhav has no lyrics, no song being played. Instead, a story unfolds just on the theka and lehra. A very integral part of Kathak, Gadbhav has been the mode of telling various stories to the audiences in a Kathak presentation. One such story is being presented by the Madhyama students depicting one of the many notorious episodes of Krishna. This piece will be followed by a beautiful bandish, Dil Ki Tapish, from the acclaimed Marathi film based on music Katyar Karzad Ghusli. Please welcome Shefali Patel, Anya Naik, Janvi Gujar, and I will be joining them as well.
आज है आफताब, आफताब दिल की तपिश आज है आफताब। बिसरे सगरे, बिसरे सगरे, बिसरे सगरे सपने, कहीं न लागे मन ये आज मोरा दिल की तपिश आज है आफताब। सारे गा मा पा धा पा मा गा रे गा मा गा रे धा नि धा नि, सारे गा मा पा रे गा मा पा धा गा मा पा धा नि मा पा धा नि सा, दिल की तपिश आज है गीत लुभावन यू मन भावन, गीत लुभावन यू मन भावन, जैसे बरसे पहला सावन, जैसे बरसे पहला सावन, महके आंगनिया बहके आज जिया है संगीत की जीत, ये गीत सुनकर इस दिल की ये धड़कन बिसुराए हर गम, गूंजे जब हर पल हर दम तन मन भरमाए, दिल की तपिश आज है आफताब, है आफताब, है आफताब।
I hope you enjoyed the performance. As Sakshi's father mentioned, music knows no language. A prime example of that is Tarana, a kind of composition without any lyrics or meaning, just pure music that reaches the audience in a language impossible to quote. And to present one such powerful piece, I would like to welcome Sakshi and her Visharad batchmate, Dr. Kimaya Mali, a full-time practicing senior gynecologist at KM Hospital. Dr. Mali's dedication and passion towards the art is another source of inspiration for us all. Please join your hands to welcome them on stage.
tana de re na tana de re na odani din odani din odani tana de re na tana de re na tana de re na tana 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 din tana 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 din tana 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 de re na tana de re na tana de re na tadom tana na tana tadare da na 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 tadom tana na tana tadare da na 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 tadom tana na tana tadare da na 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 udayani tadim tatadim tadare na udayani tadim tatadim tadare na takadim takitadim takatakita magare gare dare dare sani da mama udayana tadiyana tadim udayana tadiyana tadim udayana tadiyana tadim tana de re na tana de re na tana de re na tana 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 dim, tana 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 dim, tana 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 de re na, tana de re na, tana de re na, ta tana de re na, tana udiyana tana de re na. No 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 re 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 tadom tanana tana tadare dana nana tadom tanana tana tadare dana nana tadom tanana tana tadare dana nana udayani tadim tatadim taderena udayani tadim tatadim taderena takadim takadim takatadim magare gare dare 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 dama udayani tadim tadim udayani tadim tadim udayani tadim tadim tana derena tana derena tana derena tatana derena tana udayani tana derena.
I will now be presenting a kavita written and composed by Pandit Divyang Vakilji. After this, I will be showcasing Madhuban. As already mentioned, Madhuban was my first ever Kathak performance, and I'm sure some of the family members remember that. So to almost pay homage to that moment, I will be ending the show with Madhuban. I would like for you all to see how much I have improved from my first year of performing Kathak to now almost my last year.
Na din din na din din na din din na trikr din din na sab sakiyan sang kishan kanaiya yamuna ke tat par ras rachaiya kar mein muraliya pad paijaniya naach rahat hai kathakta thaiya 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 digta thai thaita thaita ka thaita 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 chand paran parmelu amat dugunati gunagat nikas jati veena tal mridangi baje nache natavadi kishan murari ta 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 thai thaita thaita tat tat tikta tat tat tikta tikta thaita ta 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 thaita dan dan ta ta thaita ta thaita dan dan ta ta thaita ta thaita dan dan ta.
मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे गिरधर की मुरलिया बाजे रे गिरधर की मुरलिया बाजे रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे पग में घूंघर बांध के पग में घूंघर बांध के घूंघटा मुख पर डार के नैनन में कजरा लगा के रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे डोलत छम छम कामनी मरकत जैसे दामनी, चंचल प्यारी छब लागे रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे गिरधर की मुरलिया बाजे रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे। मृदंग बाजे तिरकिट धूम ताता, मृदंग बाजे तिरकिट धूम ताता, नचत छूम छूम तथई तथई तथा छूम छूम चनन छूम छूम चनन, क्रांधा 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 धा मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे मधुबन में राधिका। गरे मग पम द पनि द सनि सा रे सनि द पम प द नि सा रे सनि द पम प ग म द प ग म रे सा मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे सा सा सनि द पम प द प ग म रे सा नि रे सा सा ग म सा नि द सा मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे मधुबन में राधिका। ओदे नादर दिरता नीता धारे धीम धीम तना ना नादर दिरता नीता धारे धीम धीम तना ना नादर दिरता नीता धारे धीम धीम तना नादर दिरता नीता धारे। ओदे ताना धीर धीर ताना धीर 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 तुम धीर 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 तिरकिड़ता गाने नादर दिरता नीता ओदे नादर दिरता नीता ओदे नादर दिरता नीता धारे धीम धीम तना ना।
I would like to thank our lovely audience for being here and supporting me today. I'd also like to thank the Bal Gandharva team, the lights team, the sound team. Thank you for all your support today. I'd like to thank Ajivasan Academy for giving me a platform to pursue my passion. Most importantly, I would like to thank my guru, Dr. Parinita Shah. None of this would be possible without her. As my parents already mentioned, I tried a lot of Kathak classes, but it is Miss Parinita's class that truly stuck and made me want to continue pursuing Kathak. It is only because of her and her amazing teaching methods. I remember the first year, Kathak is a little boring, but the way Miss Parinita teaches us, she teaches us hastak, to act as if you're picking flowers. She will create the story. And like I said, Kathak is about telling a story, and Miss Parinita emulates all of that. I would now like to show a small token of gratitude for everything that you've ever done. I would also like to thank my Guru Bhagini, Samriddhi Mehta, for hosting this event and making it extremely special. I now invite Ms. Parinita to say a few words.
I've written points so that I don't forget what I want to say in all this overwhelming. I indeed am feeling so overwhelmed right now. Where do I even begin? It's true, Mr. and Mrs. Lala, it is indeed a very proud moment for me today, for my parents, to watch your student blossom one petal at a time and to reach here. I can't tell you how. Okay, I'm just going to easier. My heart is so full, Sakshi. I am so proud of you, so proud of you. What she may have done today, it might have seemed very effortless, moving around here and there, twirling from left to right, and just gliding across the stage. But believe me, it is not at all easy. It's not easy to dance with all that jewelry, the costume, the hair, the lights, makeup. And to top it up, she had to perform live with musicians. When you have a recorded track, you still know what is going to happen. You know what's coming. It's easier. But with live music, it's a completely different ballgame altogether. Not only do you have to keep in mind your choreography, your movements, your tiny nuances, expressions, but you also have to think about the rhythm, the musical meter, patterns, so many other things. And you have done it so beautifully today, so beautifully. Your dance was full of grace, poise. I'm so happy. Wonderful. And she deserves a huge round of applause again for doing such a fab job today. A big thank you to our wonderful team of musicians. They're here. Thank you so much for supporting her and ensuring that her show event is a big success. Thank you. I still remember the first time you walked into class. She came, a little girl just out of school, very quiet, very reserved, shy, but she was very enthusiastic since the beginning, since day one. She said, I want to do my Visharad. I'm here, I want to finish my education, I'm going to complete it, and those were her words, I think. Because I usually ask on the first day of class, why are you joining Kathak? Especially for kids who are a little older when they come in, why do you want to learn Kathak? And She just said, I love the dance form. I love it. And I want to do my Visharad. I said, wow, this is one determined kid already. I don't have to inculcate or induce that passion into her. She already came into class passionate about the art form. Continue with the same dedication, sincerity, and you will literally achieve all that you set out to. You are soon going to embark on a new journey, reach foreign shores with contemporary thoughts, but practicing this art will always keep you connected to your roots, thus keeping your culture alive. And I wish you all the best for that. You mentioned when you started performing Madhuban that it was your first performance, and then today is that that journey, the other side of it. But you also mentioned the last year that you will be dancing. No, that's not the last year that you're dancing. It's probably the formal end of your education in terms of Visharad, but that's not going to be the last year that you're going to dance for sure. Behind any child's success, however, is the support of their parents. And Sakshi's parents, they truly deserve a huge round of applause. Supporting your child in today's time where education is given the foremost importance, school, college, exams, a career, with that, keeping your passion alive, realizing the importance of art in one's life, and helping that child discover it, and keep it alive, keep ensuring that you're practicing it, it takes only and only the parents' support and nobody else's. And I'm so thankful that Sakshi has such beautiful parents with her. Thank you so much for organizing this beautiful morning for us here today. We're all very grateful. Thank you for giving my other students a chance to participate and perform here as well. We're all very, very grateful and so happy to be here. Thank you so much once again. And of course, to the lovely audience who I've heard have flown in from different parts of the world, not just the country. Thank you so much for being also an equally important part of her life, for being so supportive and being here on her special day. You guys were an amazing audience. Thank you. On behalf of Mr. and Mrs. Lala, I would request you all to please join for lunch on the 4th floor. We'll head there right away. Thank you.